Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
The week's top headlines from American Angus Association headquarters include tips for managing bulls before breeding season.
We hear a mid-year fiscal report from the American Angus Association. U.S.
beef availability is expanding in Russia, and how quality has increased in the nation's cattle herd despite lower numbers.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. While cattlemen welcome spring, the focus turns to preparing breeding stock. Glenn Selk of Oklahoma State University says cattle producers should consider a few management tips to get bulls ready for the upcoming breeding season and to achieve a higher pregnancy percentage among cows.
Many production bull sales are going on all across the Midwest, and so if you're out purchasing a new young bull, one of the things I would suggest is that we bring him home as soon as possible. If he'd been eating quite a bit of grain at his previous owner's place, we want to start substituting more forage into his diet because he's going to be on an almost totally forage diet when he goes into the breeding season. This would be a good time to check the feet of the bulls that we're going to use. If they need to be trimmed, let's get that done at least 30 days prior to the breeding season. And if we're planning to rotate bulls during our breeding season, I'd suggest that we start with the mature bulls first.
The month of March signifies the halfway point in the American Angus Association's fiscal year, which thus far has seen positive growth trends. As CEO Bryce Schumann notes, now is a good time to be in the Angus business.
Halfway through the fiscal year, we're really off to a fast start. It's very exciting. Everybody knows the cattle market is breaking new records. No different with Angus cattle. Females are up 45% versus last year with an average of $5,266. Similarly, the average Angus bull brought $6,784 in the first half of the fiscal year. That's an increase of 37%. Gross sales in the Angus business topped $185 billion. That's an increase of $39.7 million. So with DNA technology, Angus breeders have really started to adopt that. So far this year, we've seen a 54% increase in the use of these high-density genomic tests that we use in our genetic evaluation weekly. We've seen a 69% increase in the use of the GeneMax products this year.
Visit Angus.org to learn more about news important to Angus breeders and their commercial customers, or to access a complete listing of Angus sales or reports from sales in your area. McDonald's has introduced what it calls a global vision for antimicrobial stewardship in food animals. As part of its initiative, the company announced plans to purchase poultry raised without antibiotics important to human medicine, and a statement from the company suggests the same may eventually hold true for beef and pork. According to the statement and a report in Bovine Veterinarian, chicken farmers can retain the option of using ionophores, antimicrobials not used in human medicine. It also states that suppliers may continue to treat sick chickens with prescribed antibiotics, but treated birds will be removed from the company's supply chain and marketed elsewhere. McDonald's has 14,000 restaurants across the country. Now is a good time for farm and ranch financing, at least in regard to interest rates. That's from Michael Smith, the Kentucky-based Regional Vice President for Farm Credit Mid-America, who spoke on the topic at the Cattle Industry Annual Convention. According to the Angus Beef Bulletin Extra, Smith said economic growth in 2015 could be sufficient to encourage the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates, which are currently at historical lows, ranging from 1.75 to 1.77%. With the potential for commodity prices to decrease by 30 to 40%, Smith told attendees to take advantage of lower interest. He added that declining commodity prices could put downward pressure on land rental and purchase prices, and suggested producers develop a 5-year financial plan. To read more, visit angusbeefbulletin.com/extra. We go now to Jenna McCrell with a look at news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. Texas native Katie Kemp will represent the American Angus Association and the Angus breed during the 2015 Young Cattlemen's Conference, hosted by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Each year, the Angus Foundation sponsors one individual to take part in the nationwide tour of the beef production chain. That's considered one of the most esteemed conferences in the cattle industry. The tour begins in Denver, Colorado, and ends in Washington, D.C., where participants will visit with elected officials and learn about policy issues affecting the nation's cattlemen. For more information, visit angusfoundation.org. Earlier this year, the association launched the Future Angus Stockman program as a way to give young cattle producers the jump start they need for a successful future in the business. Official enrollment forms are now available online at angus.org, where college age or recent graduates can enroll to receive special discounts and rates for the association's performance and marketing programs. That includes the GeneMax Focus DNA test, Angus Source or Angus Source Genetic, and Maternal Plus or Beef Record Service enrollment. Bull sales continue to take place throughout cattle country, and so are performance bull tests. The Angus Journal keeps an updated list of central bull test stations at api-virtuallibrary.com, where you can browse tests by state and find contact information, eligible birth and sale dates, plus additional information provided by the specific bull test. When visiting the site, the listing can be found under the industry link found in the Angus Resources tab. Check it out online today. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Visit angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Wow, I can even run Tourigate.
Now, we all know it wouldn't be safe to ask your mother to operate just any old livestock system, but Molly Manufacturing's Flight Zone Avoidance System with remote-controlled turret gate is all about the safety. Molly provides the only livestock working system that keeps family, co-workers, and livestock safer when closing gates in high-impact areas. See www.mollymfg.com for Molly's full line of low-stress livestock handling equipment. Molly's Flight Zone Avoidance System with turret gate. It's mother approved. It's all about the safety at Molly Manufacturing.
Your herd, your business, your family. You've always protected what matters most, so you know how important vaccinations are for healthy cattle. And with Vista vaccines from Merck Animal Health, you know you're covered. No other vaccine works like Vista. Only Vista gives you complete dual-action pneumonia protection and complete one-dose fetal protection for the entire pregnancy. Protect what matters most. Talk to your veterinarian or animal health supplier about Vista.
Working your cattle just got easier. Introducing the new Vet Gun delivery system, a new way to apply topical insecticides to your cattle. The Vet Gun lets you remotely treat cattle with effective parasite control, so you can do it just walking among the herd. It's that simple. The proven topical insecticide AML Vet Cap is used with the Vet Gun. It works fast to control horn flies and lice while minimizing stress on your cattle. Fast, easy, effective. Vet Gun. Check with your animal health supplier for availability.
At 44 Farms, we breed quality into everything we do. And that's why we're now offering the 44 Next Replacement Heifer Program. Breeders can rebuild their herds with the 44 Farms quality they deserve. Heifers are available in large uniform group for spring and fall calving season. 44 Farms Angus bulls are also still available by private treaty. Contact us today to learn more about 44 Farms.
Head to Leoma, Tennessee on April 11th for the Shady Brook Annual Female Production Sale. The sale starts at 5 p.m. at the ranch and features long-standing genetics. Find out more about the sale at ShadyBrookAngusFarm.com or Cotton-Associates.com. We'll see you at the ranch on April 11th.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team.
Crazy K Ranch invites you to their second annual production sale on April 11th. The sale starts at 11 a.m. at the ranch in Midyear, Tennessee. Crazy K only offers top quality Angus genetics that excel in all traits. Visit crazyKranch.com or Cotton-Associates for more information. Crazy K Ranch. We look forward to seeing you on April 11th.
You pick your cattle and your partners with care. Count on those who share your values about hard work and a reputation that is earned. Choose the optimists, the exciting ideas, like GeneSeek Genomic Profiling. When you go with the GeneSeek GGP HD80K, you can invest time, money, and reputation in superior seed stock. You know their merit earlier in life, so you can raise and market calving ease, growth, and carcass bulls with greater confidence. And when your bulls perform as advertised, your customers can take your word to the bank. We know you are good at what you do. We help you stand out from the crowd. GeneSeek, a new brand of partner.
Are your big cows eating up your profits? Then it's time for a change. Attend the Oldie Cattle Company Bull Sale, April 20th in Marysville, Kansas. Selling 125 bulls and 100 females, sired by industry standards for performance, predictability, and uniformity. This elite group of forage-based bulls are America's #1 source for low birth weight, cow energy, and wean calf values in the breed today. Call us to request a catalog. When it comes to decreasing cow herd costs and labor, Oldie Cattle Company genetics do it best.
Did you know every dollar invested in the beef checkoff returns $11.20? Did you know that without your checkoff, foreign demand for U.S. beef would have been 6.4% lower? Did you know, due to your checkoff, 15.7 billion more pounds of beef were sold in the U.S.? While you manage your operation, your checkoff investment results in higher prices, which means stronger returns for your bottom line. Get to know your checkoff at mybeefcheckoff.com.
You're constantly on the move, and so is your business. Now take the Angus breed with you through the American Angus Association's free app for smartphones and mobile devices. Angus Mobile goes where you go, providing the most current Angus news as well as access to the association's expansive online record-keeping system. Enter data from the pasture, manage your herd, check sales reports, see how your neighbor placed at the show, all through Angus Mobile. Available on iTunes, Google Play, the Amazon App Store, and Windows Marketplace. Angus Mobile. Learn more at angus.org.